Hey everybody, this is Miss Gail over here at Georgia Peachnut Garden. How are you doing today? I'd like to welcome in new subscribers. Thank you so much for coming through and checking my channel out and subscribing. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your continued support and patronage. I do love you all. Thank you for putting a smile on my face every day you come back. So today what we're going to do is I'm going to use this nice tray that Miss Tixie gave me. I poured out all that nasty soil. I just couldn't do it. And I am going to pot up some beans. It's time for me to do my beans. Past time for me to do my beans, to be honest with you. So I'm going to use my Miracle Grow, which was on sale for $8. And I understand that this goes through these holes, but it's okay with me. I probably should have just went on ahead and wet it down, but I'll scoop that up and use it. Now, see, Miracle Grow, I don't see all the sticks. I see some sticks, but they're not, they're not a bunch of sticks, and I'm not seeing all the plastic and stuff, Come on, y'all, come on. Come on. Come on. So I'm just going to do this like this and clear the sides. And put this one in right here so y'all can see it right there. Hopefully y'all can see that. Yeah, y'all got it. I'm going ahead, and this is what I'm going to do to all 6 of them. Once the water hits it, it will be okay. We know it has holes in it, and that's what happens when, your planting modules have holes in them. The soil goes through unless you wet it first. So we're going to let that happen. And I'm putting the soil in a situation where I can reuse it. Scoop it up and put it into, let's see here, let me take you up and then bring you down. That's better. Okay. Now y'all don't have to hurt your necks. Everybody doing still planting, or you're through planting, still growing. I took everything on the inside, brought outside, and it had to get acclimated to the cold, and it got a little burnt, from the cold. Then next thing I know, it had to get acclimated to the heat. Plants are like, wait a minute, what we gonna do here? What we gonna do? So I'll show you some of the tips if you're still around, of where some of them got burnt, a little bit sun scald. But I mean, it's not bad. But they don't know what to do. They're confused. They are so confused. I'm confused. Everybody's confused. So let's go on ahead and get this done. I think I have 2 more after this one. And like I said, there's still stuff inside of Miracle Grow. But Lord gee whiz, it is not as bad as it was with that other Miracle Grow that I had. Okay, we have 2 more. And we're going to water this in before we put our beans in, our bush beans. Bush beans, you plant them 1.5 to 1 inch depth. So they're about 1 inch or 1/2 inch long themselves. So that's to the first finger, the first line on your finger. And you can kind of use that as a measuring when you're putting your finger down into the hole. I'll put that right there. And last but not least, I really do like these. I love the tray. I am just so impressed. Who'd have ever thought I'd have something as nice as this? These are cool, and I love the handle. You know who went and used it first. I was like, can you go in the garden and get my trays and get my containers and everything? I thank you. I'm still using it. You need to go and get my stuff. I need it. Like, this is something somebody gave to me, not you. It took 2 days for me to get my stuff. Like, really, dude? Because I'd done some, what did you take out there? Some tomatoes. And I put them in there. Well, the tomatoes that I bought when I was down at the when I went to the meetup. So we're going to take this, put it back in here. When I went to the meetup, it was such a good buy. So I bought some tomatoes, and it was the kind that he liked. But this was not part of the bargain. Okay, so now we have everything soiled up. So now we're gonna put some water in. And I'm gonna put some water in the bottom of the tray, because then I'm gonna let it bottom feed the rest of the way. It has a tray underneath here that catches the water. Holds the water, and you don't have to keep watering. I really do like this. Hot as it is, you need to set your plants in water. Your trees, if you have them in a bag, and some water some kind of way. Keep them hydrated. And that way they won't dry out and die on you. I use those silver pans. A lot of times the silver pans you get from the store. Okay, I think we're full. Put you back over here. Okay, here's where the magic begins. You don't have to do this, I'm just doing it. I'm not OCD-ish, but yeah, I'm doing it. So, I will take my glove off to get the seeds in. And I'm going to use all of these seeds, I hope. Seeds I got from the seed store, this is what they look like, $1.99 for all these seeds in this bag. There's a lot of seeds in here. You don't get nothing like that. I don't even know how much it is, how many pounds or whatever, ounces. But you know you don't get it like that when you are buying them in already packaged up from the store, from the maker. So these are seeds right here. And going to at least the first, or halfway to the first line on my finger. Believe it or not, all the lines from the tip of your finger to the first line measures about the same. Look at God. I'm gonna put something like 2 to 3 seeds in here. I'm packing it in. And I'm doing it like this. I'm not going to push them down yet. I need to see how many I'm going to have left. And you can always push them down some and then just cover them up. You don't have to push them down and cover them up with this soil. You can take some soil and put it on top of it. Just that quick, we've done one container. So we go over here and do this one. I see some trash I don't want, so I'll push that out the way. Yes, it does have trash. I want a lot of beans, so that one went kind of crooked. So let me see if I can put them. No, I can't. Can't put this down because it's wet. See, I had a good system going until I tried something different. Y'all okay? You guys are okay. Take some of that off. Done 2. Now on the 3rd one, just that quick. It don't take long. We just sowing some seeds. And you just drop seeds. Just drop them. No matter what, drop them. I looked over here at my cucumber and it's not doing good, so I'm going to put some cucumbers over here in that container. It wasn't able to take the sun. When I up potted it, I could have torn some roots off. Who knows? But the squash is doing fine. And squash is a boss. So that's 3 just that quick. We are number 4. So these are 6 times 6 is 36. I think we're gonna do 4 in each one. It's got something in it. We're gonna take that out. I just put 3 in there. I have plenty. Plenty of beans. You plant enough just in case something happens. Let's take this out. Yeah, it's got little pieces of something in it. I just pick them out. And it doesn't take long. Does not take long. I know I have a tray, a container that I have not done. I'm coming to it in just a second. I see it. I see it. Just wanted to get this row done, completed. Done and completed. See, these are things that I'm throwing out. When the roots come out, you wonder why your plant gets up so high and then it starts, you know, dying. That's why. Roots can't go through this here hard stuff inside of this soil. So I'm here. Matter of fact, I have 2 that I haven't completed. There's something else. If I can't push it down with my force, it cannot push through with its roots. And I actually should have probably used my seed starter mix. I meant to have used that. I didn't need to do this, but that's okay. We'll see how this turns out. Seed starter mix, you don't have all this junk. Yeah, that was a mistake on my part. Moving too fast. We'll see if it germinates. Okay, we have one more to do. So if I have 4 times 6 is 24. Times 6 is what? 144? Is that right? Okay. Thank you for staying and being so patient as I stand and put this in like this. Then I'm going to show those of you who don't know. I was trying to upload a video today and it was slow as molasses. Did anybody else have that problem? Put it in the comment. Did you try to upload a video and it just wouldn't do it? It was taking all day. Said it was waiting on my network, and what was that all about? Why? I mean, nobody else's network is supposed to affect mine. We all paying, you know, individual monies to have the internet. I had to cancel the video because I needed to do something with my phone. I couldn't wait hours and hours for a video to upload. This has happened before with YouTube. That many people using up stuff? Y'all out there on YouTube like that? It was crazy, I'm telling you. I have to see what the community is saying about that. I'm sure it's not just me. All right, we're down to 3 more. Now we're down to 2. So I'm planning for, once they get their true leaves, I'm going to take these out. All right, so I'm just going to go through and push down some into the soil. And that's about one. Let's see, this don't want to go. That means there's something preventing it from going down. When your seeds don't come up, use that seed starter mix. I'm telling you, because this is stuff in here will keep you from having a successful planting. I'm just pushing it down. You can still see it. I'm going to show you what's going to happen in a sec. A lot of people are going to say, well, does it matter if it's up and down? The seed root knows which way to go. So don't fret over that. Don't get caught up in that. It knows which way to go. It's going to head towards the light. Where the dark, well, the root's going to go down. It knows it goes down. And the sprout part is going to come up. Ooh, I hate I didn't use my seed starter mix. But we're going to see what happens without it. Y'all should have said something. Don't know why y'all didn't say something. You know that's what I use for my seeds. So these are going in. And I'm just pushing them down a little further. You feel some resistance, that means there's something in there that shouldn't be there. See? Junk. Okay, so then you take some soil and you just cover it. Try not to get the junk if you can. I probably should be using seed starter mix to cover this up. Let me see, where is it? Put your seeds back in your pocket. Hold on. I had the seed starter mix right here. Man. There you go. See, that's a lot better. This is Jiffy Mix seed starter mix. This is what I use. I'm not affiliated with them, but this is what I use. And you're not putting it on real thick. So a lot of people begin to make their own soil. We need to all make our own soil and put these other folks out of business. What we need to do. See, just that easy. We've done a covering. And there's different ways you can sow your seeds. You know, this is just one of them. And I'm just going, I like to see the divider. That's just me. Not necessary though. Gonna pat it just a little bit. Pat it down just a little bit. Not trying to compact it, but you do want to pat it in. stick. If I see a little stick or something, I take it out. That's just me. Everybody do things differently. Okay, so I just pat it down. That's just something I do. You don't have to do that. You can go straight into water when you don't want to blast it. You do not want to blast it, because this peat moss inside of this seed starter mix is going to start floating. So you don't want to blast it. You want to start off, and I'm talking to myself because I blast all the time, but you really shouldn't do it. A little bit too much there. Just take it and put it back in the bag. Okay. And so our beans are in. Now we are going to do a very slow. This is just not going to work if I put it on like that, so I'm just going to let it drip onto it here. And it's sitting inside of the water right now, so it's going to wick up. I'm just trying to wet the top. Especially since I have birds, they'll be out here pulling them up. So I can't have that. Okay, so that should do it. So we have sold our beans, seeds, and let's get the top for it. Okay, let's see here. This is a cute little bag. This bag right here that came with the set. And it has these tops that goes on. I guess it just fit like that. I'll figure it out. Seems like they go down into a groove. Sort of like that. Okay. Let's see here. Yep, that's fine. Yeah, this will help keep the birds off. And they just fit on top like that. Okay, I see how they go in. They snap in. They snap in on the side. Okay. Just in case a wind comes along and wants to blow. So, Miss Tixie, thank you. You guys, thank you for staying with me and watching me as I sow my beans. Yay! Gotta have some beans, because you know I'm not trying to go to the store and buy beans. And if this doesn't work, I just keep sowing until I get it right. I usually don't have problems with sowing my beans. I did have problems with my peas this year. I don't know what was going on with them peas, but I figured it out. So there you go. Everybody's tucked in. How about that, you guys? Don't y'all think that looks nice? Let's see here. Okay. Thank you guys for coming along with me as I sowed my beans. I really appreciate each and every one of you. You put a smile on my face. Sometimes we just need someone to put a smile on our face when you're going through whatever. But you guys take care. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to comment. Let me know if you're growing any beans this year and if you've already planted them. Those of you who are in the wonderful grow zones of, what is it, 8B, 9A, 10, whatever. I know that you're already harvesting your beans. So that's a blessing. Until the next time, don't forget to drop those seeds, and I'll see you in the garden. Bye.